Hey folks, I am Becky with Taryn Finances. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking a look at the breakdown of my budget for the month of February of 2023. So let's go ahead and get into it. To make sure we're all on the same page, I am a 30-year-old single female with no dependents and just my lovely pup Jackson. I own my own home. I'm trying to start a small photography business and doing this on the side. And I'm working a part-time job where I make pizza dough in the mornings to just make sure that I'm paying everything that I need to. And I am trying to just reinvest money that I had previously invested into my personal dividend brokerage account. And I have a little bit of money in retirement. But we'll get to those numbers later. I have previously kind of talked about my goals, and I wanted to kind of touch on that and get back into that as I'm getting in my groove and kind of working my way out of some stuff. So as far as long-term goals, the biggest one is to pay off my mortgage and be 100% debt-free. Right now that's the only debt that I do have. I want to build up my dividend portfolio through my brokerage account Ally to generate about $2,000 a month on average in dividend income. And then I want to complete a triathlon and a winter triathlon because they're two different things. And I want to visit all the national parks in the United States. And I want to be able to give back to others as much as possible in whatever way that looks like, and I'm not sure how that's going to be now because I was volunteering and giving my time to a local nonprofit that worked on a national level, and that has kind of changed, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do that in the future. As far as goals for 2023, I want to lose the weight that I was going to lose last year. I was doing really good until I hit a brick wall. And then I kind of just slid backwards, as that happens occasionally. And so my goal is to get back closer by the end of the year to my goal weight of about 140 pounds. I won't reach it quite with the time frame unless like a miracle happens, and even then I wouldn't want to because I don't want to lose it too fast. As far as additional goals, I want to break even with my photography business this year. I have not done that yet since I kind of made it an actual business. It's a slow burn type of business strategy that I'm working with. So if I could break even this year, that would be fantastic. And I want to focus on building relationships and continuing to develop relationships with my family, with my friends, and with people that I meet and kind of add to my circle that really fill my cup up. And I also want to be able to get outside more and take full advantage of the time and freedom that I'm trying to allow myself to have, whether that's being photography or fishing or hiking or whatever it is. And then my last official goal for 2023 is to start my garden. We're going to do it last year. We ran into a major hiccup of a concrete slab in the middle of my garden plot, but we're going to work through it. But those are my overall goals for 2023. And then as far as my goals for March of this year, I want to go on at least one hike. I want to save $100 towards a photography trip for this summer, so I have to earn extra money. I'm going to go to my friend's show downtown. She's playing at Tree Fort in Boise. I'm going to do meal prep every single week. I don't have to eat it every day, but I want to do it and give myself that opportunity. And then I want to eat my desired body weight, so about 135 to 140 grams of protein every single day. And then clean out my greenhouse that I haven't finally done all the way and get prepped for the garden season this year. So those are my goals for March in 2023 and long term. Now let's go ahead and get into my budget. So first things off, the biggest expense that I have is my mortgage. We are paying that $17 extra just so it is an even $1,250 a month. My car insurance did go up a little bit for this quarter, paying in at $51.60. We didn't have any trash or sewer payments because it's an even month in February and not a quarterly payment. And then again, that internet is $59.60 across the board, and that is split between business and personal with an 85-15% split. So we're going to see that personal expense here and then that business expense of $50 down here because I primarily use it for business stuff. Then we have my even monthly payment to water for $29.08. We're doing right where I estimated with my budget. Electrical, same, about $225.03, and everything in my house runs off electric. I do not have any gas whatsoever. We did go majorly over on groceries, and this is because I ate like garbage. And that's okay. That is okay. We are doing it. We made it through. Ended up spending about $442 in total on groceries for 4 different times. A big one there. I bet you I bought some candy. Yes, I did. As far as gas, we ended up spending $128.67 of personal expenses towards that, $41.84 towards business. That's broken down for all of the gas and mileage that I use doing additional side hustle gig stuff. I mean, as far as fun and other things, I ended up having an incident with my phone. It broke down, it didn't work, it essentially didn't go through with the update, and they said it was like a cycle of death and there was no way out of it, and so I ended up having to get a new phone for $90.71. And then I am so happy I got selected, if you want to call that, random draw, to have the ability to buy tickets to see Zach Bryan in concert. He is not, I wouldn't say up and coming. He's been around for a few years and I've been following him pretty much since his days that he started posting videos on YouTube. But he's coming to Boise in August and I got 2 tickets for $99.90 and I am stoked. And then of course my friend Taryn is playing at the Treefort Music Festival in Boise at the end of March. And I got a 1-day pass for $120.45 so I can go support her and just have some fun there. And then I needed a kitchen baster for some cooking stuff, and that cost me $10.59, just some basting. But that brought all of that to $320.65, and some of this is for later on for summer, and some of this is just because I needed it, so it goes in that other category. As far as eating out, I did not eat out a whole lot. I did buy Monsters for $5.30 for one of the days that I just needed a little pick-me-up, and then I did get Panda Express for $8.37. So we did less eating out, but I did eat like garbage from all my groceries. And then as far as health and maintenance, it was a very expensive month. Spent $200 on my counseling, still going strong with that. I had to go and get my teeth cleaned, my semi-annual cleaning for $142. I do not have dental insurance, so that is out of pocket. And then I did get an oil change and some maintenance stuff done on my truck for $103.96. And then some vitamins like fish oil and vitamin D for $40.26, bringing my health and maintenance up to $486.22. And then as far as birthdays and holidays, I did spend about $15 for a couple of birthdays and then bought some Easter cards to send out, bringing that to about $20.80. So all in all, my personal expenses are one of the biggest ones that I've had, just shy of $3,000 total between groceries and gas and dental and all that stuff. And so it was an expensive month for me. Let's go ahead and take a look at my business expenses and how those break down. So we still have that internet breakdown here. We didn't have anything with security. For Enduring Finances, the only business expense that I had was $5 with a podcast that I am discontinuing and kind of putting it very far in the back corner. I love the idea. It's a podcast called Careers at a Glance. I love the idea. I just don't have the time to do it. It's not that I don't have the time. I don't have the time, and I don't have the financial stability to do it right now. If I was getting enough money from my photography business or from Enduring Finances alone to sustain it, I would 100% be doing it. But so right now, it's not gonna work for now. I gotta have money to pay my bills. As far as Holy Smokes Photography, we had $3.60 in exit fees, $25.46 in marketing, and then I did $48 in travel expenses, and I am going on a trip in August as well. August is going to be a fun month, and I had to book sites for that, and I'm making an itinerary, a business trip itinerary of what I'm going to shoot and just have some fun there, and it's going to be one of my favorite places in the whole wide world, so I'm very excited to do that. And then as far as additional income, we do see that gas and maintenance coming out of my vehicle for $41.84, bringing my total business expenses to $173.90. Now let's go ahead and take a look at my income. So as far as that income goes, we are seeing that BA benefit that I do receive, $508. I earned $1,375.02 from my part-time doughboy job. We ended up making $2.06 from Enduring Finances, just running ads on the website and people coming and taking a look and just trying to help people with that. And then I got 66 cents from Holy Source Photography from stock photos, and that is just residual income off of work that I've already done, so I will take that in all day long. And then we get into the big money makers, which are my additional income. We did some just dog sitting for a very good couple. I love them. They have 2 dogs and a cat, and it's just a lot of fun hanging with them and just being able to interact with them. So we got $50 from doing that. I earned $400 from donating plasma. I think we did it 7 times. Math is hard. And then I finally started doing Lime scooters again. This is the first time I've done anything with Lime scooters since my city did the transition to the Gen 4s, which are heavier with interchangeable batteries and just a whole different thing. But I started doing a little bit of that just here and there and just kind of seeing how it works. So we brought in $49.75 from that. And then with Rover, I did some house sitting, I did some dog walking, and just lots of fun there, bringing in $595.60. And with this, I have made the decision to walk away, well, almost completely from dog walking. I've been doing it a lot. I've been building that out, and I have repeat clients that I'm working with, and it's just taking more time than I want to have it. And it's less flexibility than I would like. So if I'm doing like Uber Eats or DoorDash or Lime scooters, it's all whenever I want to do it and however much I want to do it. And if I want to stop, I can stop. With dog walking, if I'm doing 3 or 4 walks a day with people, I'm doing it every single day, and it's just not working out very well with my schedule and kind of get things done. And so I'm walking away from that. I'm walking away from the dog walks. So that was good, bringing in $595, and then from Uber Eats we brought in just $24.96, bringing our total additional income to $1,120.31, bringing our total income between all of that to $3,006.10, and we can clearly see that I did not break even. So between my business expenses and my personal expenses, we are shy about $146.95, which is why it's really nice to have a buffer, a safety net built in as far as an emergency fund and a slight amount of money in my savings account to cover that. We can see just personal wise we would have been okay, but those business expenses really kind of took us down. But that's okay. We're still working on it. As far as investments goes though, we also saw a loss of $851.46 overall, with those 6 cents in fees as well. So let's take a look at my investing returns real quick. So the first one that we're looking at is my 403b retirement account, and this is something that I can't invest anymore. It was when I was worked at the hospital. It's very similar to a 401k, and we saw a loss of $845.15. As far as my high yield savings account, we brought in 85 cents. Woo woo. For Lending Club, we saw $5.63 in principal, 99 cents in interest, and then 6 cents in fees, bringing us to $6.68. And I am not, that's not right, that's 6 cents less. Math is hard. As far as my personal stock portfolio, we earned $63.92 in dividends, and because of a position that I had getting closed out, I made $82.53 on top of the principal that I invested in the company. So I'm going to take that. That brings up from my stock portfolio to $146.45, and the last one we have is my thrift savings plan, my TSP through the federal government that I can no longer invest in because I don't work for them anymore, is a loss of $160.29, bringing that total loss to $851.46 with 6 cents in fees. So that wraps up my budget for the month of February. Let's go ahead and take a look at how this impacts my net worth overall. So we can see that my home value is still staying close to that $367,000 mark, just shy of $370,000 as far as the last evaluation of the market value. I have about $450 cash on hand, about $850 in my checking account, about $50 in my savings account, $2,000 in my emergency fund. My lending club portfolio has dropped down to $89. We're slowly seeing that wind down. My stock portfolio dropped to $29,303. My 403b net portfolio dropped down to $27,690. And my thrift savings plan portfolio dropped down to $13,579. And then as far as personal property, no changes there, bringing my total assets to $411. And then the only liability that I have is the mortgage on my house, which is now just dropped below $190,000. So $189,886 I still owe on that balance, bringing my net worth to a positive $267,525. And we lost about 0.7% in my net worth from January. So overall, I think we're on the right track, just moving forward, and definitely need to work on getting some money back. Definitely need to work on saving some money to put in a new AC unit for my house for the summer so that I'm not dying of heat exhaustion, and working on putting that garden in, and just slow and steady working through all the things that come with life. But I'm glad that you guys are here to help me along with my journey, and I would love to hear what projects you all are working on and what goals you have and how your budget turned out. And I will see you next time, guys.